Great to chat with you once again. Has it been a busy summer for RV campers?
Yeah, I think everybody seems to be pleased with the way things are going. I did canvass a Facebook group, getting some background info from a number of resources out there that are actually doing the camping, and they say they're having a great year.
I saw the post that you made on your page saying that, I would be on VOCM. And I mean, there were a lot of comments, people who some had concerns about acquiring serviced sites for their RVs.
Yeah, I really wanted to get a feel on where things were, and we have been working with all provinces, but we really like to see the province of Newfoundland government invest more on the infrastructure of the provincial parks. There was a real sense that there hasn't been any funding made, and some of the services and amenities just weren't up to par as much as the consumers would like to see them.
And also the booking process as well, where folks who were just sort of showing up to get a site for their RV, they would see empty sites that were serviced sites, but of course they were pre-booked and no-shows. How do you sort of resolve that issue?
I don't know why the government would not want to address that. It's very frustrating if you're a camper and you're phoning around trying to find an availability, and then you end up finding a place that maybe it'll be only for 1 or 2 nights, but you want to be there for a week. And then you're asked to leave, and you're leaving and seeing all these empty sites. The government should address that, because it's a lot of lost revenue on their part, but also a real inconvenience to our RVers that, are looking for available sites in the province.
Right, the people who have come out and are actually on location, and yet they're not being serviced in a way that they think is satisfactory.
Yeah, we'd love to work with the government a little bit closer and exchange some ideas and everything on behalf of the industry. But it seems like there's some ministries in the province that are responsible and others who would benefit, but they don't necessarily talk to each other as much as they should.
I'm having a chat with you right now. Shane Devenish, president of the Canadian RV Association, joining the program. Shane, how attractive a destination is Newfoundland and Labrador?
We would love to see more campers from other provinces go. There has been a sentiment that it is costly to take the ferry over, and sometimes the ferry's not as reliable as what we'd like it to be. But it's a huge attraction. The RV industry in the province is huge, as evidenced by that Facebook group that has over 33,000 members today. I remember working with them during COVID, and at that time, I think they were around 25,000. So, they've increased 30% in 4 short years. So, but, there's so many great destinations in the province to go to. From Grossmore down at, Twillingate and everywhere else in between. Everybody who goes there just raves about it.
And I mean, is the sales aspect of RVs, is that going well?
COVID was a different time. It was booming during COVID just because alternatives weren't available. So, we sold a lot during that period. The last year and a half has been a bit of an adjustment, I would say. And I wouldn't say it's a complete opposite of COVID as a downturn goes, but we're kind of creeping up to more normal times. But there's still people buying RVs. It's such a great pastime. And with the problems with airports and airlines and everything, or even on the province there, some restrictions on flights, people are turning to RVs because it's so much more convenient.
Who's most likely to go RVing? Is it like the young or the old? Do people go in groups, or are they going out as a lone wolf?
All the above. There was a time a few years ago where the millennials were really the engine that was driving the bus sort of thing. And a lot of young families were getting into the RV business because just the ability to take your motorcycle or your golf cart or whatever, your Skidoo ATV with you, if you had a toy hauler, to go wherever you want, and then have your hotel room right beside the stream, so to speak, was really engaging for them.
Yeah, it sounds like living the dream. Are they safe? Like, can anyone drive an RV?
Well, there's 2 types of RVs, a motorized one and one you tow. And the standards are very strict. CRVA is part of developing the safety standards, and we do a rotation every 3 or so years. So the standards are very safe. The new RVs are going to have more lithium batteries involved and solar panels and things like that, so that with the convenience to go off grid, so to speak, will be there. But the industry is always evolving and incorporating some new and exciting ideas.
Shane, before we say goodbye, how affordable is RVing?
I guess today's economy makes it a little tougher, but it's great to see the interest rates going down. But we've done several studies over the past number of years, and besides doing maybe an Airbnb, RVs are the most affordable way to vacation out there. We've done some extensive studies, and it's by far and away the best way to go.